All right, so what's going on with that crazy bitch who's suing us all?
Gary's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I'm getting all that thrown out in court. You cannot sue for alienation of affection in the state of Georgia. It's ridiculous. She's just grasping at straws at this point.
Well, that bullet.
Okay, see, this is why I don't trust you. That's why I said that.
Well, sad day. Even though it isn't confirmed, I feel like the scene in last night's episode that played at the beginning of this video kind of sealed the final fate of Jasmine in the series of Sistas. That's not to say that she might, pop up at some point randomly in the future, but I don't think that's the case whatsoever, because speaking of cases, Karen brought up the lawsuit by that crazy bitch, Gary's ex-wife, and alienation of affection is something that can't be the case for suing someone in the state in Atlanta, aka the state of Georgia. So as a result, her last ditch effort to stick it to Andi and her girls did not work at all. And I'm pretty sure that unless she has the right people, she's not getting out of jail for attempted murder and whatnot. So I think Jasmine is pretty much gone. And if this is the case, yeah, I'm sad. But on the other hand, I have to give props to Tyler Perry for actually mentioning this in the show. He could have easily ignored this and not mentioned it whatsoever. But this is yet again another example of why I'm praising season 4, because it's actually making good nods to continuity, tying up some loose ends so they can move forward. Yes, I have a video coming out about how I have no freaking idea why in the world Gary is just so set on getting Andi, but at least we can kind of write off Jasmine as, hey, she tried to do this, it didn't work, let's move on to the next phase of the Gary Andi dynamic. So hopefully Andi tells the other girls, because Karen, for whatever reason, is the only one who's been served these legal documents. So you had the moment, what was it twice last season, where Karen had papers served to her at her salon. Obviously the second time, even though we don't know if it was exactly the court order documents, but yeah, when she fled the salon to go over to the law firm, and then her and Fatima got into it, and then she slammed those papers into Andi's chest. Yes, those were papers in regards to the Jasmine lawsuit, but Andi just pretty much said, hey, I'm going to handle this in court, don't worry about it. So that kind of lets me know that this is going to be handled off screen, but it was addressed on screen, the status of the lawsuit and how exactly Andi's going to handle it. I'm glad that they took a moment to address it, due to the fact that I just got sick of her saying, don't worry, ladies, I'll take care of it. But no, the fact that we know she looked over the documents, it's something that she's far more than capable of handling in court. I think it's safe to say that Jasmine's character has been written off of the show. So that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm just appreciative of Tyler Perry for at least addressing this plot point. But yeah, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all. That way you're up to date on the channel when I post content or go live. And on top of that, you may need to unsubscribe and hit subscribe again if you've been subscribed for a while but you haven't been getting notifications. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.